What is up? This is your LA in a minute. And right now, Los Angeles is a city on fire. There's devastation all across the Southland as tens of thousands of acres are burning. Hundreds of structures have been destroyed and lives have been lost. The fires are still raging from Palisades to Altadena, Sylmar to Malibu, and thousands of people are displaced. So I want to provide some resources where you can either get help or lend a hand. Let's get into it. First off, it's worth noting that Los Angeles is the city of fire, perhaps the only metropolis lit aflame year after year, usually with wildfires. But this is something completely different. After the driest start to an LA winter in more than 60 years, a nearly unprecedented Santa Ana wind event provided conditions that put the region on alert for a worst-case scenario, and that's exactly what unfolded. The Palisades fire was the first to break out, and right now, the most devastating, ripping through nearly 10,000 acres so far, destroying entire swaths of businesses and dozens of homes. The Eden fire has now become the largest fire as far as total acreage burned, endangering thousands of homes and forcing a near total evacuation of Altadena and surrounding communities. And the Hearst fire has affected almost 1,000 acres near Sylmar, nearly choking off the entire 5 freeway, one of the main routes in and out of the Los Angeles basin. There's also the Woodley fire in the Sepulveda Basin, which burned nearly 100 acres before that was contained, as well as the Tamarack fire in Sun Valley, which was also contained. But there are more fires that continue to break out. All told, nearly 100,000 people have been evacuated so far, and an estimated 300,000 are without power. Furthermore, these fires are a huge strain on the water infrastructure. And with these huge gusty winds, fire prevention aircraft are having difficulty finding clearance to tend to their work. So what resources are available and how can you help? Well, first and foremost, if you are evacuated, text shelter and your zip code to 43362 to find a shelter near you. Know that there are already established shelters in each of the affected areas by the Red Cross and other organizations. And if you are evacuated, the American Red Cross advises bringing clothes, prescription medications, pillows, blankets, hygiene supplies, your important documents, and diapers, formula, and toys for your children. And what about your pets? Well, the Westwood Recreation Center in Westwood and the Richie Valens Recreation Center in Pacoima are open for evacuees and are accepting small animals, but they do fill up fast. If you need help evacuating larger animals such as horses, contact the Compton Cowboys or the Los Angeles Equestrian Center, which has opened up its doors to be used as an evacuation center for large animals. There are many resources online, but the Los Angeles Fire Department is posting real-time updates on its X account and its website. And go to emergency.lacity.gov for the Emergency Management Department for the City of Los Angeles. On a larger scale, federal aid will be coming from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, so contact them as soon as you get settled. There's also an organization called the JFLA, the Jewish Free Loan Association, which is offering a zero-interest, zero-fee loan to help cover the cost of replacing clothing, necessities, medication, hotel stays, and relocation up to $2,000. So contact them, JFLA. Lastly, World Central Kitchen and Jose Andres will be touching down in Los Angeles and providing meals, so stay tuned with them at WC Kitchen on Instagram. Now, as far as you being able to help, open up your doors to friends and family who have had to evacuate from their locations. But if you can't do that, go to Charity Navigator. It's a free nonprofit organization that evaluates and rates charitable organizations, and they have a list of credible charities that will be responding to the wildfires. And lastly, give a huge thank you to first responders and go to your local fire station and find out what they need, because these people from multiple agencies, city, county, state, and region-wide are facing this danger directly and doing their best to protect our lives and our homes. LA, this is truly widespread devastation, and my heart goes out to everybody affected. Utilize whatever resources you can to help your neighbors, your friends, everybody in Los Angeles. Stay strong, stay vigilant, give your loved ones a hug and kiss. And though things seem terrible right now, and they definitely are, we're Los Angeles, and we will get through this. All right, LA, it's been a minute.